Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion by Holtz. So we are on a Tuesday, which I think is also a two um, expansion kingdom. Let's go in. Aha, I immediately spot Importer Peaceful Cult. This is usually fun and makes games pretty fast. Because you can basically trash in the first shuffle or before the first shuffle. You can trash five starting cards. So yeah, let's have a look how a deck is there additional trashing. Acolyte, but we won't have any estates left. Um, so unless we decide to keep one or two, but I think that probably is not a good idea. Because they will start hitting five soon if they trash the estates, or basically immediately, and then we are just too slow if we do Herb Gatherer and then we try to get to the Acolytes. I think that's too slow. And then you get a gold, and a gold here is okayish, because if it gets trashed, you can at least get a contract for it. Trashed through Barbarian. But I think I rather wanna chain a lot of specialists and then draw back up with here this other rotating pile, the Blacksmith, which is a draw to X card, draw to 6 cards. Or +2 draw, or the pain trip, you can use it quite flexibly. Yeah, I'm still thinking how my, let's say, 8-9 turns into this, how my deck should look like. Yeah, many specialists, probably as many as we can get without, dudding on specialists. Backed up by a few towns and royal galleys to draw. And then blacksmiths, yeah, we should try to get minimum 2 of those blacksmiths. There could be a hunter at the beginning potentially, but the coppers will probably turn into curses, or some of them, when they start barbarian us. Barbering? I don't know. To play the barbarian on us. Yeah, so I think I want the main draw to be blacksmith, then chain specialist, which gets your hand size down. Then you play barbarians to attack them, and then you draw up to seek. Or yeah, like if you already have 4 cards, you can choose to draw 2 cards instead. So this might also be an argument for merchant camps, actually. But the merchant camps, I think I would only do if I get like 3 blacksmiths that I'm comfortable to find one, with some galleys, and that I'm comfortable to find one each turn. And the towns, I mean, they are the plus buy, I think. We might get a herb gatherer, but it's just super weak here because yeah, even if we get silver or gold, they will just get trashed at some point, and then the herb gatherer is just plus buy, nothing else. And the town at least gives us the option to use it as a village, and has the +2 coming with the plus buy if you choose to play it as a terminal. So herb gatherer, yeah, I don't think it's very useful. So we certainly don't open it. So now we kind of know what our deck looks like, and then I would anticipate this to be a 3-pile where you just get the VP at the very end. So I'm not gonna look to build for massing provinces, but rather get a huge gaining engine with the specialist gaining engine going, and then once the piles are far enough down, we just get a green card to spike the win. Okay, so now 5 trashes before the shuffle. Could be an importer, and then 3 cards is the town crier. Uh, Probably that's the best thing to do. The only issue with this town crier is if it dies, then it dies to a curse. If it gets trashed, because there's no, there's no alternative. There's not like a poor house or anything. Yeah, I think the whole game plan depends on drawing or getting those blacksmiths for draw. Otherwise, we would have to opt for the hunter draw, which is okayish at the beginning, but it gets worse and worse, and we already trashed our estates. Um, I mean, with hunter, I would probably say I keep estate, do herb gatherer in the village, and then use the acolytes for gold, and then I blend my deck with treasure um, and actions so that I can actually draw like a lab, draw with a selective sifting lab. Um, this could work because then you can province pretty fast if you have like these mass hunters. And then what does the super gainer player do? I mean, they can try to spy province with town chains and barbarians. Yeah, I still think then you could counter that with a mass barbarian strategy somehow, and then trash all those hunters. And then suddenly they're stuck with a few green cards and all the towns. No smiths because you get all of them, and then they stall sort of. I mean, they then could try to mass importer to get duchies maybe, and then empty the piles empty because you help them empty by gaining with the specialist, and then they just get the duchies and try to hope to be ahead with the VP lead before the piles go. Yeah, if I have time later, I think I'm gonna try this other option. But now, I think I'm just opening importer and the town crier. Yeah. So this was all our starting, and this is probably because we had to reset our account for the subscription, which got lost. Um, Here. Okay. Now, yeah, I mean, this could also be a draw. We will for sure get to 5, and it's better to draw into this. Oh no, 4, sorry, if we draw the importer. But that's actually better, I think, to play the importer. And do we already rotate here? I don't think so. But they also have a town crier, so they can rotate. Yeah, I think we decline here. We do the importer, and it would already be a galley because we only have so little hand cards. And then you play the town crier for plus coin. You get the probably a specialist even the first 5. I don't think the barbarian is the first 5. You get that a little later. But town is also yeah, tempted to get the town here to have the plus buy, but I don't think we need it so quickly. And we could do that on a sad draw or something. I mean, we only have 5 coppers at this stage, and then if they start playing barbarian, we might end up with a little payload if they give us curses. So I think we get. I kind of still like the galley, and then the 5 card could be a specialist. And then if you could specialist a galley, and then I think we buy the town. I mean, specialist in the galley is gaining another galley. We don't play it twice because it will only have the town crier as a target. So let's do this. Yeah, we won't get to the specialist, of course, this turn. But that's fine. Yeah, and here I think it's not worth drawing on. There's the copper and the galley. Um, well, I mean, then that also means we hit 5 either way, and we don't want the silver. So we could actually be drawing on. And then either leave the galley because we draw a copper, or yeah, we draw on. Okay. Now we will hit 5 if we play the galley on the drawing another copper. Um, yeah, I mean it could be we're missing the town. Thinking to rotate just for them not to get the blacksmith while we are getting a 5 card. Um, I think it's fine. Yeah, because we can't use the elders properly without blacksmith, like withdraw and stuff. So let's leave it. I think if they hit 5, they will better buy a 5 card. Decline, we just get to our 5 hand, and now I think it could actually be barbarian, but I think we need a village at some point. Uh, there's also the herb gatherer contract thing, but then what do you contract away? You could do this a little later, and then it's similar like a royal galley because you reduce your hand size. You put aside for the next turn in during your game, not in the buy phase. Um, and then you can draw back up with the backside, so you might not even miss the card you put away really. Yeah, but I think we need a town sooner or later. And then if we hit 6 with a double buy, I think we get 2 blacksmiths. And then we are rolling with the specialist because then the specialist can also get another town. And yeah, let's do this. Okay, that's fine. I think here we just do the double town, I think. Or do we bank on drawing? Yeah, yeah, okay then. But here we play again and we get the oh, they rotated. Shit, I didn't see that. They rotated. Aha. The, so there is a copper, um, the importer. Yeah, copper importer. Um, the royal galley is also there. I think then we draw on. Huh? What do we do with 6 if we? It doesn't really make sense to stop here. Yeah, okay. Galley, okay, that's super sad. Yeah, all right. I mean, I would have loved to see the importer. But then we do. I think now we get 100 because they rotated. Yeah, that's a little against my plan, but fine. All right. Mm, I think here we play the importer twice. No, we play the town crier twice, and we get the blacksmith. I think +1. Rotate. Play again. +1. Rotate. Yeah, so we hit 5. Could I have done? I can't undo that. Yeah, yeah. I think I should have gained the 2. I know, but then I couldn't have played the town as a plus buy, so it's fine. Um, and here I think I actually just get another specialist now because we have the hunter coming up, and then we can play those towns. I don't know. Maybe it's even worth getting this blacksmith for 5. It just doesn't feel good. Um, Now I'm getting another specialist right now, but only because we have this one hunter. which allows us to see more of those specialists. Okay, they already have quite a few hunters here, and they are starting to trash my coppers. All right. I think now this importer gets. Is that just another specialist? No, I think we're overdoing it here. So what do I want to do? I want to gain 2 blacksmiths this turn. So I could either just get it right away to seal the thing here, or get a 5 card now and then try to spike 6 with a town play, which seems doable because here is town and 2 specialists, and I think that's looking quite good. So we could also now start the barbarian stuff. Yeah, okay, yeah. We get the specialist for sure. Yeah, and here we just play this town. Now this is 6, right? And then we could have 8, which is a blacksmith and a specialist. Because if we draw to the other specialist, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. So, or do we want a copy of the town and get 2 blacksmiths? I think that's actually better. Than, yeah. Is it? Yeah, because we also need actions for the blacksmiths, and we don't have elders yet. So we do the copy. We're just happy here, and we get those 2. So we achieved that goal. Okay, this looks a little sad. Yeah. Okay, so they trashed. I think here we just get the other blacksmith. I think I want all of those, and then mass specialist stuff. And then we really need to attack. We need to deprive them of their. Oh, this is super sad. Shit. Okay, doesn't really matter because we can do this, and then gain copyright. Okay, yeah. We don't need to. We gain copy. Draw to 6. Now we could draw 4 cards, for example, or draw to 6 first, and then I mean we could just stop here and gain the copy, play the importer. Yeah, we don't have a barbarian, but I'm super happy if I have all 4 blacksmiths. The one issue I see here is they also get trashed to get a curse because the town criers are not at the top of the shuffle here, or they're on the rotating pile. Is it worth drawing on? Town crier, town, discards a town and a town crier, and the curse, so 3 cards. I don't know what the 4th card is supposed to be. Maybe they could give us another card here. Trashes, gains a blacksmith. Ah, yeah. So we trashed the barbarian. So there is another blacksmith. I think we are just happy here. There's not much coming up. Gain copy. So we have all 4 of them. We do this. And I think now we get another galley. Because we already have quite a few towns. And the miller is also nice to ensure consistency. But I like the galley. Yeah. Okay. Feels a little. So what did they trash? I saw like a village disappearing, right? So we get, yeah, here we get a merchant camp. It's not that bad actually. With our deck composition, it's not that bad. Oh, they start provincing. All right, so they are really into ending this quickly. Here we get a barbarian because we need to attack at some point. Yep. Galley, and I think yeah, I mean we do play the hunter. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't feel good, but oh gosh, come on. It's quite a few more. I think the specialist doesn't really make sense here. Okay. Okay, at least this is something. Draw to 6. Okay, this is super sad here. It's not going very well, to be honest. I think we rotate. And then we draw 1 or up to 6 and then 1 or 2 cards. Well, let's draw the 1 first and play again. Yeah. Mm, draw draw 2 cards. All right. So now bang. And here we just play the barbarian first, I think, and then the town as this is 5, 6. Then we have 8, which is Elder and another merchant camp, I think. Yeah, okay. All right, they get an importer, or we just get an importer as well. Do we have enough actions? I think so, yeah, we get an importer, or do we have one in play? No. So no, then we don't get an importer right now. We get it when the other one is down. Yeah. Top deck. Yeah, not sure if we need that. What did the galley put aside? The blacksmith. Oh well, then it's perfect. Then we just top deck there. Oh yeah, this looks really good. We can even gain an importer here, I think. So yeah. Okay, we also have a um yeah, so we first well we just draw 2 cards anyway, so yeah. Alright, so let's do this. That's the Elder. And then draw 2 cards. Yeah, and now we do 1, 1. We can double the Elder. I think that's better than the importer because we get it right away. Oh, no, no, hold on. We play the importer first. Don't think I'm playing a specialist. Well, I would love to play specialist on specialist, but if we don't gain a specialist, it doesn't really make a difference if we have enough actions. So no, no, no. So we do this, and yeah, we definitely get the. Here we do draw to 6 and do the +1, right? Then we draw 5 cards, 6 cards, and then we can better use this one for +2. Or is it just draw 8 cards? And what's coming up? Oh yeah, we still have a few villages. I think we just draw 8. Yeah, all right. We gain the copy here. Um, yeah, now I think we could specialist. It's probably the town. I mean, we could also hold back the specialist and try to get another elder, but um, I think I want to draw more here. This is 3, 6, 8 cards. Um, yeah, so let's just double the play the town normal. We have another one, right? They trashed one, so I'm not sure if we had 3 or 2. I don't know. Maybe we just play the town, doesn't matter. Now, okay. And now we barbarian them. Okay, the province, that's great. And here, I think um, I'm not sure if we have another uh, town coming up. On the other hand, I really like to have another barbarian. But the damage now versus us. Let's play it again. Okay, copper, whatever. This is just draw 2 cards. All right. Then the town crier +1. Yeah, there is our town. So I mean, we can just play we keep that, decline, we draw, and now we elder this guy and we play. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. We can, it's probably both. You just play the town. Yeah, we draw, but we can't really draw here. So yeah, what is this now? We have an importer down, right? Yes, we do. I think I still want to get a specialist over the two elders, I think. Even two specialists, I don't think they will get two elders. I think we just get two specialists here. It's a little bit risky. Ooh, yeah. We could mitigate. Not a hunter, I think, because it will just draw nothing. Be a royal galley for a bit of safety, but now I think we have four of those blacksmiths and we have a hunter. And we have towns, so I think we can. It's a little unclear. You mean the hunter, besides um, possibly only drawing one card, it could be exactly the card you need. So it could be a hunter, but really only because we want to be on the safe side of things here. So what's the turns? 10 turns, okay. Yeah. I'll opt for another specialist. And then here, merchant camp, not sure. Probably not. Decline. Okay. So we are not seeing any of our four blacksmiths here. And they play quite some long turns. Okay, they hit a curse. That's perfect. All right, that's pretty much ideal. Okay, now we get, I think, another barbarian. I think it's really worth attacking them. We have then the more payload with all those elders. And we get the elders from the specialists here, so yeah, let's get a barbarian and then do this. And well, the elder could now do this funny thing, but I want to play it on the buy is not bad, but could be the specialist, because then we start with the specialist next turn, which is quite cool. Yeah, a specialist, and then we well, there's four cards. This is like 20% or something we draw there, depending on how much many more draw cards we get. Yeah, we could also satisfy here a bit and just get another elder and play the town, buy, and yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, here let's play the town crier for the specialist, because then we can still use the town with elder if we want for the plus buy, but we don't need a plus buy if we don't have money, so it doesn't matter probably. No, this we didn't want to. Well, now I decide like this now. Okay, this is cool. Decline, don't rotate. I play again. And another draw, because then we can write decline. Because now we can actually use the town for plus buy here. So, don't know actually. No, we have another town, so we do this and this. Oh yeah. Oh no, the elder needs to play on the blacksmith. Sorry, this is my bad. And we do this. And now we can elder one of those blacksmiths. Draw to 6, and I think here we should do the +1 card, I think. Okay, now, I mean, is there any harm in playing the hunter? Potentially, because we draw back up with the blacksmith and we know there's a few coppers down here. So we could do this and then this guy. Okay, yeah. So they lose one. We get the plus by now, and then we draw back up to 6. All right, now we have our specialist chain, which I've been waiting for, and we have another elder coming up, and we absolutely want 1, 2, 3 specialist the elder, and then ideally even specialist the other elder, and then we have all elders. Here, I think you just do this, and you draw up to 6, and you get the action. Then the specialist you played again. It's a little sad we don't see any. Well, is there a town at the bottom? Maybe, or we only have two. Not sure. Well, we could play the hunter now and then see what the elder can do. But I'd like to double the elder and yeah, play again. Elder. Then we can copy. We play the specialist again. So here I think we just get the elder. And we know the blacksmith is down here and we want that. Puts an elder, discards a curse and blacksmith. So what is the other card? We had 5 curse, 5 cards. Don't know. I don't know what that is. No, I think it's too cumbersome to find out now. I mean, if it's a village, we are happy if we don't need that hunter, so we can also just play the hunter again. All right. So oh yeah, so we can do another barbarian play. That's quite cool actually. Yeah, okay. Did they get a curse? Trash is an importer, no, because it's if it costs 3, they get a cheaper card sharing a type. Otherwise, okay. So I said something wrong at the beginning. So if there's no cheaper card for a 3 card, you just trash the card and nothing happens. Here we could double province, or we go on with some more. I mean, if I get the province here, we lead by province, and I'm not super comfortable on our draw situation. Yeah, we never got any galleys, right? Or did I dream that we have galleys? Well, 2 galleys, yeah, they're very early on, but then never. But we played them this turn, and we have an elder coming in, and we have a specialist coming in. I mean, that's pretty cool. And if we see a blacksmith, we are super happy. Yeah, ironically, I think we actually need more plus buy. So we might double town this turn for buy. Yeah. I mean, normally I would buy specialist and elder here. Elder. Looking at the pile situation. List another specialist. It's tiny bit risky, but not totally. I mean, it gives us a huge power to pile. Yeah, let's just get one of those. And then the merchant camp, I think we don't need right now because we have the elder coming in. And yeah, okay. So here we can do quite some mean stuff now. So we first play specialist, barbarian, importer, double importer. So for the positioning of the piling next turn, I think. Okay, they trashed another curse. We're a bit lucky here with their barbarians. They don't seem to do a lot, and then we just get another curse. Yeah, I mean, I probably would prefer. No, I prefer the trashing of a copper and getting a curse to anything else. So here we do this, this, this. We just play again. Right now we really push hard, I think. Play again. Okay, we get a curse. Look, it's just 6. We would need 6 spies. Or 5, and then we need a VP lead. Okay. And then we play the specialist again. And I think we just do the importer stuff I mentioned. For the 2 duchies. Play again. I don't think we get around to it. Play again. And now the elder. Which is draw up to 6 and +1. Okay, cool. Well, it's okay, but not super cool. We specialist here. Well, yeah, because if it's a copper or a merchant camp, doesn't matter if we draw nothing proper here. +1. Okay, that's cool. I think I keep this. If they trash a 3 card, we get a town crier. But well, no, it's fine. And we do. We could get one. Does that help? No. Play again. Maybe we get like a specialist. Oh yeah, there is one. Decline. Play again the specialist. Play the specialist. Play the merchant camp. I think another merchant camp is not really helpful, so play again. But here the specialist, I think we can just gain a copy. Gain a copy. Play this. Draw up to 6. Okay, it's working, but it's still a little. Yeah, and here we just draw everything we can. 8 cards, right? Can we somehow pile even this turn? I would say no, because we lack the actions. The buys, not the actions. Maybe. If we draw now. Yeah, the hunter is so bad with all those curses. I would love to, play a brutal barbarian wise. We get to the. Maybe we just try to get to the specialist. Oh, there is a town. Okay, and we'll get to it. Because then I think we might win here. Because we can just double the barbarian now and see what happens. Okay, they get the miller. That's probably a safety measure. Then, I mean, we can also just get a copy. But next turn, it's easy for us to pile with the 2 importers coming in. That should really be easy. When we get double province here or something, we're safe. Should I have one doubling the no town because it would unless they would have gotten a town here, then I could have won. But we needed province, and that's 1822. Oof, I'm not sure if we 1921. Yeah, it would have worked. I think gaining a copy is not really required. Because it slightly puts our next turn when there's no galleys coming in at risk. So we just play this again. Okay, they get another miller, which is totally fine. Blacksmith is just whatever. Draw 2/6, and yeah, it doesn't matter. And we get +2. All right. And yeah, wow, triple. I never imagined to be able to triple here. That's on the other hand, I imagine this to be a little faster. So there's quite a few things turning differently. Well, turn 12, it's not super slow. So I think we're just getting one province. Puts us at a lead of 3. Well, 2 provinces and a specialist is probably the play. Could be safe, I think. They might even accidentally pile if they yeah, for that we would have to deplete the specialists here, but I don't want to get 2 specialists. I think we want an 8 VP lead and we get another specialist and no merchant camp. Fine. Okay, this is also great again. Yeah, we will just pile. It was not super smooth, but I think the AI's mass hunting strategy was not the most efficient here. They can sift like hell, but okay, they trash. I mean, we take the town, I think. Yeah, we just want to finish now. They get maximum 1 province. It's maximum. Yeah, okay, they just about hit the province. So we could do nothing. Just get the specialist at the town and then we can do fun stuff. It's probably the duchy here to maximize points. And getting copy, yeah. Then it's already over. Yeah. Okay, I mean the game is over, so we do this for fun now. I think we played 2 double, draw 2 cards and draw 2 cards. Yeah. Now this guy and +2, +2. All right. Then bam. Yeah, we want to get rid of all those, and the elder plays last for the blacksmith. So it could be the royal galley. Yeah, why not? Nice. We play the barbarian. Play again. Play the town. Specialist play again or nothing. Play again. Well, the hunter? No. Galley. I mean, we still have some copper. Did we discard copper a lot? No. So we could well draw here with the hunter. Yeah, why not? We get another elder and elder. This guy +1. It doesn't matter, decline, and then we just buy a double province and we are happy. Okay, done. 13 turns. Yeah, it felt a bit more painful than the 13 turns suggest. I think we didn't have a great start. Yeah, I mean, we tried to build towards the deck we described, so few galleys is just jumped to my eye here. This beautiful artwork. Few galleys just to ensure consistency, but then the bulk of the deck should be the blacksmiths and specialists, and that we implemented that, and a few towns for actions. And you don't need so many towns the minute you have a lot of specialists. I think they basically gave this away by not gaining any specialists in this game with the powerful fives, and then the fives get trashed by barbarian into fours, which are also not bad if you can get towns. And then later, what they did, they got the millers. So I think you absolutely have to get specialist here if you seriously want to compete longer term. And longer term here is like more than 10 turns. You could probably finish here in 10 turns with ideal draws, maybe 11. But you could also do a little worse, and then you play 16, 17 turns, and then the specialist, the gaining from the specialist is even more important. Yeah, they even got a herb gatherer. I think this was just a reaction to a trash from barbarian. Yeah, we kind of don't see quite a few cards here which were trashed. We definitely had more than one barbarian, probably 3 or 4 in the game, and then they just got trashed. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't lose any Elder or Blacksmith. That's cool. And then the curses you see here, it's 3 curses, 2 copper, so that means all the trashes we got, where we got a curse, were from trashed copper, so they didn't hit a town crier or something. That's also quite cool. Right. So thanks for watching, and see you next time. But let's look at whether it continued at least from yesterday. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So maybe now we're all set. Bye.